Survive, you're my king from Boston. Survive, I'm your king from Boston. Survive, you're the queen.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston, aka the King of Boston. Today we are back for episode 12 of the Georgia State Dynasty. You can see there Justin Wagner has recruited. He was actually a more recent addition to the recruiting board, but we were so far ahead of him already. We're also going to get Craig Harris, Joshua Wright, and Tom Jackson to recruit as or commit as well as Brad Barnes and John Hargrove. So we got a lot of commits coming in. We've already had, I think, 12, so that's a really good sign. Some of them better than others, obviously, but you can see we're delegating our points a little bit. I'm going to put the max into Ron Perry eventually, and I think offer him a scholarship. So we have 5 running backs that could potentially be committing. As you're going to see, here we go with the 50 points, and then I guess we don't offer him a scholarship, but I think we do down the road. So anyway, just allocating some different points, trying to make sure we stay ahead on guys like Michael Green, especially Scott Powers. We don't want to lose out on him. He's pretty much the top guy that I want right now. And you can see here some other guys going around. David Perkins is a kicker that we're really high ahead on. Trying to get James Chambers. Here's a couple lower guys. But anyway, here's Robert Scott, someone we just recently added to the board. He's a defensive back. We needed one more defensive back, so we're going to put the max into him. Hopefully we can get him to commit. As well as Chad Francis, a defensive tackle that hopefully we can get him to commit as well. So this was just the recruiting for week 11. You're going to take a look at the recruiting for week 12 here. Joel Foster is going to commit to the team, and it would be the only commit we get this week. So week 11 was a bye for both me and Burns. So we decided to just not show anything for that week. We're just going to skip ahead. This is week 12. So you're seeing the recruiting for week 12 here. Now we got some more points, and we really didn't do too much, just putting some extra points into a couple extra guys. Now you can see we have slipped to 5-4. South Alabama is up to 5-3, so they have taken over us in the conference standings and as an overall record. So this is the first week implementing our new sliders. Now we'll probably have a video out at some point showing you guys those sliders, but I'll try to leave a link to them in the description below. I think Burns made some slight adjustments to them, but for the basis of them are going to be in the description below, so you can check them out there. And you can see here we're going up against UL Lafayette, the Raging Cajuns, a team that has made a bowl game in, I believe, the last 2 years. So this is going to be a very tough matchup there. 6-3 or 5-4. We really need a win today. Obviously, we're trying to win 2 of our last 3 to get to a bowl game. That's really our goal at this point, is to go 500, go 6-6, or better if we can. But obviously, we want to get a win today, try to clinch that bowl eligibility. And I think at that point, we could call this season a success for our first season in the FBS. Obviously, we'll have much higher goals coming ahead of us in the coming seasons, but for now, a bowl game is really all we want. So Albert Wilson had 3 kickoff returns for a touchdown last week. Can he get another one to start out this game? Well, he cuts to the outside. He almost made it, got to the corner, but got brought down by someone. So now it's 2nd and 6 here. Ronnie Bell is going to fire to the left side. Danny Williams makes the catch, and that's going to be a 12-yard pickup and a first down for Georgia State. Danny Williams really emerging along with Albert Wilson as maybe two of the best players on this team in the receiving corps. Here we hit Albert Wilson over the middle, but he cannot hang on as he was hit. So that would set up a 4th and 8. Now on 4th and 8, we're going to come out and try and attempt this long field goal for our kicker, but he's going to convert it right there. So we take a 3-0 lead early on over UL Lafayette. You can see a studio update flashing up on your screen right now. Arkansas State over Texas State. So Arkansas State goes to 7-3. They remain close to the top of the Sun Belt standings with another conference win. So here we're going to kick off to UL Lafayette, and their man is back, catches it just inside of the end zone. Steven Reed is going to pick up a block, go to the middle, make one man miss, and he's got no one to beat. He is in the clear. He's at the 20, at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, UL Lafayette. Ephraim Reed, excuse me. So for the second straight week, we end up allowing a kickoff return for a touchdown. It's really been the name of the game so far in this series, it seems. So Albert Wilson back to return. He catches this at the 10-yard line. You know he made it work last week. Can he do it again? Goes to the outside. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to be shoved out, but he crosses midfield first. So we get inside UL Lafayette territory. It's a triple read option. Bell on the pitch to Travis Evans, back in the starting lineup after a couple weeks of being benched. Travis Evans will need to step up his production if he wants to remain a starter, but he's doing so here on 2nd and 9. It's going to be an inside handoff to Travis Evans, who finds a hole and picks up the first down. So he's already got 44 yards on 7 carries on first down. Looks like it's going to be another read option coming up. Bell will keep it this time. He cuts to the outside, cuts back in, and picks up 8 yards on the read option. Nice gain by the scrambling quarterback, Ronnie Bell. Here's another inside handoff to Travis Evans. Evans is not going to pick up the first down, though, so that's going to set up a 4th and 1. And on 4th and 1, we're going to decide to be a little bit aggressive here, try to go for it. Don't want to settle for 2 field goals early on. Gerald House up the middle, has a hole, and finds his way into the end zone for the touchdown. 11-yard touchdown run for Gerald House, and we take a 10-7 lead. So here comes Terrence Broadway and the UL Lafayette Raging Cajuns. He looks for Alonzo Harris in the flat there. Harris is going to end up being brought down, but not before he picks up 7 yards on the gain. So now later in the drive on 1st and 10, Terrence Broadway once again out of the shotgun set, fires over the middle to Butler. Butler gets hit as he catches it, but holds on, and it's a 16-yard pickup for James Butler. So a new 1st down, now a 3rd and 11 for Terrence Broadway. He's going to drop back, fire to the left side, caught by Robinson, who's going to be brought down before he can reach the 1st down marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 3. They're going to go for it on 4th and 3. It's going to be a little bit of a read option. Alonzo Harris up the middle, picks up the 1st down, a little bit more, 9 yards total on the gain. And it's going to be a new 1st down for UL Lafayette. Now 3rd and 6, Broadway drops back, fires over the middle, caught by Johnson, cuts it back up the field, and will pick up 12 yards. Ricky Johnson gets the 1st down for UL Lafayette, and they continue their steady drive right here. Broadway keeps it. He's got a hole, and he's going to just get brought down short of the goal line. That would set up a 3rd and goal. A nice pickup by Terrence Broadway on 3rd and goal. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Broadway breaks a tackle and gets his way into the end zone for the touchdown, and UL Lafayette retakes the 14-10 lead with just 2.5 to play in the 2nd quarter. So now we get the ball back. Another handoff to Travis Evans, who's really making his mark today. Picks up another nice chunk right there. 1st down on the play. You can see there 79 rushing yards on the day for the team, although I believe Travis Evans has a big bulk of that, if not even more, due to some sacks, probably leading to a bit of loss of yards from Ronnie Bell. But Ronnie Bell picks up 8 yards right there. That would set up a 2nd and 2. Now on 2nd and 2, Bell drops back out of the shotgun, fires it to the right side. He's got Albert Wilson wide open on that corner route. That is such an effective route in this game. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's going to be slants over the middle. Ronnie Bell looking, doesn't find anyone immediately, but finds Danny Williams eventually and pick up 8 yards on the gain. Another catch for Danny Williams, who continues his strong season. Now on 3rd and 2, Bell, no one in the backfield, shotgun set, 5 wide, looks, he feels the pressure, fires it, and felt the pressure, had to get that one off immediately, and it was a poor throw from Ronnie Bell. So we're going to go for it on 4th and 2, 2nd straight time going for it, and we do not convert. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Another pathetic throw by Ronnie Bell, showing his inability to complete some of the simple passes like that at times. So we're going to go into the half with this score, 14-10. UL Lafayette remains on top with a lead, trying to go to 7-3, match Arkansas State, keep up with them in the Sun Belt standings. Obviously, Georgia State, we know our goals. We're trying to win. We're trying to clinch that bowl eligibility. So on 1st and 10 for UL Lafayette. This clip freezes a little bit right here. I apologize. I don't know why, but the recording for this game kind of crapped out. But this is a very important play because I know that I did not end up showing it in the end. But it was a fumble 6, you could say. As you're going to see Rashad Stewart on the free safety would pick up a fumble after Terrence Broadway was sacked, and he would return it to the house for a touchdown. So I apologize for that, but we take a 17-14 lead. Ronnie Bell on the quarterback keeper picks up 17 yards on the gain. Impressive run by Ronnie Bell. Once again, trying to solidify himself as the starter for this team. Travis Evans on the keeper. He's going to end up cutting back in, breaks a tackle, and picks up a huge gain. Travis Evans, 21 yards on the pickup. We really have runs bigger than that one. And here's a little screenplay to Travis Evans. He finds it in the flat. He's going to get a 1st down and a little bit more, picking up a total of 18 yards on the reception. Now 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Paris Lee. Now Ben McClain was in because Ronnie Bell was shaken up for a play or two. That's going to be a 14-yard pickup for Paris Lee. Now McClain in once again. And his first pass of the day is going to be a touchdown to Danny Williams. So McClain comes in and does nicely for the injured Ronnie Bell. Bell would only be knocked out for that series. He would come back for the next drive for Georgia State. But Danny Williams, once again, solidifying himself as a real threat on this team. So Bell is in for the next possession for Georgia State. And I'm going to end up getting sacked right there for a loss of 11 yards. That would set up a 3rd and 21. And now on 4th and 21, we're going to end up punting it away. And here is the return from Ephraim Reed. Once again, he had 1 touchdown already today. He's not going to quite get one there, but he picks up 10 yards on the return, crosses midfield, and UL Lafayette has a great shot at trying to put some more points up on the board and get back in this ball game. Terrence Broadway drops back, finds his man Maxwell over the middle. Maxwell picks up 6 yards. That's going to set up a 3rd and 6, and now on 3rd and 6, Terrence Broadway out of the shotgun set. Play action, nope, it's going to be a handoff to Ephraim Reed, and Reed picks up 5 yards, but that's going to be short of the 1st down marker. 4th and 1 coming up for UL Lafayette. A huge play right here. Little pistol action. It's going to be a handoff to Carter, and Carter is not going to be able to pick up the 1st down. He actually loses a yard on the game, and that is going to be a turnover on downs. GSU gets the ball back. Ronnie Bell once again in the game, trying to stay healthy this time, but he picks up 12 yards on the pickup right there. That's going to be a new set of downs. Now on 1st and 10, another quarterback keeper. Ronnie Bell running the option effectively today. Finds 7 yards to pick up right there. That would set up a 2nd and 3. Now on 2nd and 9 later in the drive, Bell drops back, fires it over the middle to Albert Wilson on the slant, and Wilson picks up 14 yards after getting leveled right there. for the first down. Now 3rd and 11. Bell drops back, looking. He's going to fire it deep over the right side to Jordan Giles, and Giles picks up 21 yards on the gain. 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. Now it's going to be another read option. Gerald House in the backfield with Ronnie Bell, trying to let the clock wind down a little bit. House picks up the 5-yard touchdown, and Georgia State takes a 31-14 lead. Now 3rd and 5 for UL Lafayette on the next drive. Ephraim Reed cannot pick up the first down. That's going to set up a 4th and 4, and this 4th down is pretty much the game here. It's already a 3-possession game. UL Lafayette needs something right here. 4th and 4, Broadway drops back, looking, fires to the right side. It's going to be dropped by the receiver, and that is going to wrap up this ball game. So Georgia State would run out the clock from here, as you can see, and we're going to take home the victory, 31-14. We improved to 6 and 4, and we clinch bowl eligibility. Now, this does not guarantee us a bowl game. We have to finish, I believe, in like the top 5 or 6 or something of our conference to even get into a bowl game, no matter how many wins we have. Just because I don't think they're going to allow us to have too many at-large bids from the Sun Belt Conference. But we'll see. Anyway, we got 6 wins, so we are bowl eligible. We could be selected for one in the future. 7 wins would all but guarantee us a bowl game. So that's pretty much our goal at this point. We got 2 games left. South Alabama and Arkansas. And Arkansas State, I believe, are the last 2 games. So anyway, it's going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. So I'm out. Peace.